CM Punk claims to be the best in the world, but looking at the numbers, he's not even the best on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. The ratings are in, and once again, CM Punk disappointing when it comes to the YouTube clips. What's happened to this guy? When he first came back, he was beating The Rock. He was getting higher numbers than The Rock, but now he's not even getting higher numbers than the likes of Jey Uso or the Judgment Day or the Terror Twins. I mean, the guy looks like he hasn't slept in about 6 months. Maybe he keeps looking at the low numbers that he's producing. Maybe that panics him inside. He says he's going to make Drew McIntyre bleed, but honestly, his numbers, his drawing ability is bleeding out.
It is bleeding out, and I just think it's down a wee. They just normalise everybody.
They booked them like shite.
What are people doing? See if we talk about Rock, Austin and the greats, but see if they appeared every week to the same capacity of what they've done to Punk and Co.
They would lose their attraction quickly.
Yeah.
And I mean, they would.
No, they would. There's no two ways about it. Like, we talk about Austin, right, and he had that match with Owens, but see if he actually had like an 8-week build with Kevin Owens, they would have butchered it. They would have. I mean, I would have rather the build, obviously, with Stone Cold, don't get me wrong.
I mean, look at Hulk Hogan, right? As big as he is, like, look, I mean, he doesn't even feel like that big a deal anymore, because look how watered down his appearances have been. When he's like hosting Mania. He just comes out for a cheap pop, and that's not enough. Why would I care about that?
I need to see the Pythons, brother.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, CM Punk, I think when he first came back, man, there was a lot of hype. People were interested, but I mean, now he just feels like another guy on the roster. Send him to NXT to get a little cheap ratings boost. But I mean, like I said, this is a guy that when he first came back, his clips were getting bigger numbers than The Rock.
Yeah.
And now, all of a sudden, I mean, he's not even getting the biggest numbers on Raw. So, that's disappointing. But let's speak about something that ain't disappointing. That is the Raw rating. It's actually up this week. They did a 1.509 million viewers. So, just over 1.5 million, which is up 6% on last week's 1.43. And I'm thinking here, before Raw makes the move to Netflix, could we possibly see Raw beat SmackDown in the ratings? I don't think that's a million miles away, to be honest. Raw's about, what, just over 200,000 behind SmackDown. SmackDown went all out with that USA Network debut. They had the steel cage match for the title. I would not... Obviously, Raw is up against Monday Night Football, and that's not going to help, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Raw beat SmackDown.
No, neither would I. I mean, it's quite close once I think you factor in that when SmackDown's not doing premieres and things like that. And I mean, it was the norm for a lot of years that Raw would just smoke SmackDown every week. Obviously, the last 5 years we got used to SmackDown smoking Raw. But, I mean, you look at both shows, we've much preferred Raw over the past 6 months. Easy.
And then you factor in Raw's going to go to 2 hours, SmackDown's going to go to 3 hours. I mean, I get it, there'll be a roster shake-up, I am sure, but I mean, I can't think of anything worse right now than watching a 3-hour SmackDown.
No.
Because that just tells me they're going to double the length for every Andrade Carmelo Hayes match. That's like, fuck that.
Yeah, no, fuck that is right. And I don't know, you get used to a routine with Raw being 3 and SmackDown being 2. See the thought of sitting up on a Friday night for 1 to 4, man? Oh, I don't like that. That is scary.
Not good. Not good at all. Right, so Raw, though, for the past 4 trailing weeks is down 7%, but a couple of those weeks you got to factor in was weeks without the football being back, so I don't think you can really look at that fairly until we get 4 full weeks of Monday Night Football up against Raw, and then we'll get a better, clearer rating of that. The key demo is up 9% this week. It did a 0.49. Last week did a 0.45, so yeah, up 9%, which is, I mean, pretty good for Raw, I guess. I mean, the ratings have went up on last week, but I can't sit here and lie and say that these are fantastic numbers. I mean, they're not. They're Diddy numbers, and these numbers are lower than what TNA was doing when TNA was at its best, so, I mean, that sums it up in my eyes.
No, it does sum it up. I mean, these are pathetic numbers. I mean, yeah, they're up for last week. Well done. These ratings are awful, man. Like, it's the same with Punk. See, when he first came back, right, in AEW, I feel like CM Punk, man, could easily bring in a couple extra 100,000 viewers. Easy. Look at his numbers when you debuted on Rampage. See now, he just feels like a part of the furniture.
Yeah, no, definitely when Punk was coming back, the numbers showed that when Punk was coming back, anytime he was on a show, he was bringing about 300 to maybe 400 viewers, 100,000 viewers a show. I mean, you look at it now, and I mean, is he even making a difference? Yeah, I mean, we're up like a small amount. If you want to give that credit to Punk, then so be it, but it's marginal here.
How we will be able to tell is with the NXT rating. See what he did for that. He was on it quite a bit.
Yeah, so, I mean, he was involved in the highest clips on NXT, but he wasn't involved in the highest clips on Monday Night Raw. And with that said, let's get in to Monday Night Raw's highest clips. So, in first place, we have Finn Balor blames Rhea Ripley for the Judgment Day implosion. This got 544,000 views. Rhea, you're just as bad as Damien.
These numbers are bad, man, when you compare them to SmackDown.
Yeah.
And I can't believe this segment's even getting 500,000. It was fucking awful. See the amount of simps out there for Rhea Ripley and the amount of people pretending that Judgment Day are like on the level of like fucking Evolution. They actually need shot right point blank.
Second place, 469,000 views, full match, Damian Priest versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Like I said, 469. Look, the Judgment Day, they don't do the same numbers as the Bloodline, but I would argue they're similar to the Bloodline in a way that they are the highest drawing stuff on Raw.
Yeah.
Just like the Bloodline, dominates SmackDown. Judgment Day dominates Raw, but on a much lesser scale.
Is it not incredible though how they do? No, actually look at both groups. Like, pretty much every member is a fucking jobber. And they somehow...
Well, this might be controversial, but I actually think the Judgment Day, take out Roman Reigns, is better. I prefer the Judgment Day.
Yeah, but it doesn't really change my point. I feel like every member of either group just feels like a jobber. Like, I look at the Judgment Day, and it's like they've lost Rhea. I mean, Priest was the champ, man, but if we're being honest, I think the main attraction of the Judgment Day has always felt like Dominic Mysterio. He's the heat magnet. Finn Balor, JD Madonna, and Carlito are hanging off fucking Dominic Mysterio's coattails.
I don't even know why JD's there, to be fair.
Yeah.
But whatever. Third place, 411,000 views, Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed leave a path of destruction. So third place. Fourth place with 332,000 views, Xavier Woods lashes out at Kofi Kingston. Fifth place with 287,000 views, Jey Uso and Braun Breaker engage in a tense face-off. Sixth place with 211,000 views, CM Punk promises to make Drew McIntyre bleed. And this was also the first clip uploaded, so this should be doing better, and it's really fucking not. That's really, I mean, CM Punk promises to make Drew McIntyre that bleed, man. I don't know how that's only got. That's a poor number. And speaking of poor numbers, in last place, seventh place, we have the champion Gunther, who once again refuses to face Sami Zayn for the title. 201,000 views. For me, this is worrying. Monday Night Raw, you've got CM Punk, who he is the biggest draw on Raw, despite currently not really drawing, but he is the biggest draw on Raw. And then you've got the world champion Gunther, and neither guys are doing shit for the numbers.
As we said during the review, it's the same shit. Even the way they've worded it, right, the Gunther clip, even they know it's the same old shit. Gunther, once again, rejects Sami Zayn's title shot. Oh! Why would people tune into this shit? And to see CM, people are just tired of seeing the same old shit.
See with CM Punk and Drew, it's the same shit. They'll come out, cut a promo, the other person not there. I'm going to make you bleed. I'm going to get revenge. I'm going to make you pay. I'm going to make you hurt. I'm going to make your life...
I'm going to get Larry to shite in your moustache.
You know what I mean? It's the same fucking shite, man, at the end of the day.
It is. And, but the Judgment Day is the same stuff as well.
But you know what? At least that's the first time we've seen Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley have a conversation one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
And I guess you could say with the multi-members, I mean, they can do different stuff, but... Like, see, wait... Like, where's the interesting stuff? Like, where's the... I mean, remember... I know people didn't like it, but look at Steiner and Triple H. They didn't just come out and cut promos for 4... No, they had the pose off.
Yeah.
The bodybuilding. I mean, they did all this different stuff. Even you look
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it wasn't just, Triple H comes out, cuts a promo on Steiner. Steiner comes out, cuts a promo on Triple H. They come out together, face-to-face, and cut a promo on each other. I mean, you were doing... Like, where's the interesting stuff that's happening in wrestling? It just seems to be nothing. It seems to be you go in the ring, grab a microphone, and cut a promo. Like, what are we getting excited
Yeah,
at?
and they're telling that to people who can't cut a promo.
I mean, look,
Well, I mean, McIntyre and Punk are fine, but I mean, see getting Gunther to go out there every week and do the same thing. He's a guy that can't do that.
no, but like, look at the most iconic moments in wrestling history. Is it not like when something is happening, like the Mick Foley, Mankind, This Is Your Life, or like the Austin Corvette, or the Austin Beer Bath, or the Austin Bang Bang on McMahon, or Mike Tyson and Austin, like like the Hogan and Mr. America McMahon lie detector? Is that even like, remember when CM Punk and Jericho were feuding and they had the sobriety test like that? They used to do. Like, why can't we get something like that? CM Punk's a straight. I know they've already technically, but remember in wrestling we actually used to get cool shit that nowadays you don't get cool. It's just grab a mic and say words.
The storylines felt specific to the characters. See now, what are they doing? I hate it. I fucking hate wrestling.
No, but am I not right that all the most iconic moments like actually feature like something special, like a special segment? It wasn't just you grab a mic and you talk.
Yep. No, you're right. Absolutely.
But that seems to be all they do now.
Like Austin against the NWO. I mean, no one really remembers it, but I mean, you've got Austin fucking
Interrogating them, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like chasing him in his car, and you got like, what happened? Where did we go wrong?
I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. And the promos are shite, man. It's like every single promo is like half in character, half. It's like half kayfabe, half non-kayfabe. It's half a shoot. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Anyway, that's it. That's your Raw rating. I hate wrestling. I don't like it.
It's not very good, man. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Rumours are Punk versus Braun Breaker. That's the next feud. Does that mean Punk's going for the Intercontinental title? Really?
Is he going to whip out the Sheamus line of, I haven't won it before? Probably.
He has won it, like, hasn't he?
Has he?
Pretty sure he has.
No, he's not.
On Raw, must have won it.
No, I don't think he has.
Yeah, Punk's definitely won the IC belt.
No, I don't really see much. Why is he going for it then? Anyway, till next time. Peace.